Lighting test part 3. Please bear with it. Hey you guys, welcome back and I hope you guys are doing great. So today's video is worst of 2020. Last week was best of 2020 and this week is worst of 2020. I'm finally wrapping up 2020 even though it's January. Anyway, let's get into the worst products that I tried this year. Now these, I don't personally think I have a lot. I am a very careful purchaser, but I still have a few things that people raved about or I have heard good things for, but they didn't really work out for me. Some of these were mentioned in my haul, so I'm so sorry if things are getting repetitive, but after this things are gonna change. So this is the last video that you'll probably find a little repetitive, but I'm so sorry for that. Anyway, next week onwards I feel like things will be a little better. So look forward to that. Now let's get started with the worst things that I've tried in 2020 or products that I want to throw on a wall because of how annoyed they make me. Let's get started with it. So let's get the boring things out first. The first thing I want to talk about is the Jeva face mask. This is the activated charcoal variant. I've already used the green tea variant and I do really like it. So I thought, you know what, this seems interesting. Let me try this one too. I tried this once and the next time I opened it, it had mold in it. Yes, actual mold. So I did email the brand and they were willing to replace the product. They weren't willing to refund me. So I thought, you know what, let me just take whatever I get. So I did not get the replacement for the same one because I did read the reviews on Nykaa and most of them said the same thing. I should have trusted those reviews. I don't know if they have changed the formulation or changed the preservatives and stuff in that particular product. If they have, then that is amazing. If they have not, yeah, I'm not willing to try it out again. So yeah, I got the green tea one instead as a replacement. I do really enjoy it, makes my skin feel really good, but this particular one, I don't want fungus in any of my products. Let's continue with skincare and talk about this one. This is Lotus's sunscreen. This is the gel formulation. It has SPF 50 and PA+++. I got this because I've heard a lot of people say that this is their holy grail, and if you know, I talked about this in my haul a little bit. I'm just gonna elaborate on that. This is really affordable, so if you want an affordable option, you might be considering this one. The reason why I want to talk about this is once you apply it and apply makeup on it, it will start to peel off of your skin. So if you're using brushes, even if this has settled down entirely and you're applying your makeup, once you have applied, maybe you just touch your face and it will just build up, and it's not the best side, especially if you have makeup on. If it's bad underneath makeup, then I cannot imagine how difficult it will be to apply over it, just in case you want to reapply your sunscreen, which you should. So yes, for that reason this is difficult for me. The way I use it right now is because I'm home and I do apply sunscreen indoors. I've gotten into a habit of applying sunscreen indoors, so that's when I use it. But even then, sometimes I'll apply it and then I'll look at myself in the mirror and there will be like a white layer wherever I've applied a little bit more, which is weird because technically you should be applying 3 fingers of sunscreen for your face, neck, the back of your neck and little bit of your chest. If you do that with this particular one, I don't think your makeup or whatever you put on your face is gonna survive. I know some people will still try this sunscreen because it's affordable and it's very tempting. Get this, and if you cannot finish, it's a good way to start using sunscreen at your home if you are not already. So if you have any sunscreen recommendations, let me know, because I'm looking into sunscreens. I've gotten more into sunscreens. I would like to know more about them, so leave it in the comment section down below if you have one. Next is these. I just wanted to elaborate on these again. This is the spot patch pimple patches. So the reason I feel like why this did not work out for me is because I was already on my tretinoin and I also had my salicylic acid, which I personally felt worked a little bit better than what this did. The mistake that I made was that I applied this way too quickly, I feel, and now that I've figured it out a little bit, the way you want to use it is when your acne is at the surface, so like at the topmost layer, it's about to pop or it's gonna pop in a day. That's when you want to apply this and that's when you will see it working. It still isn't to the point where I feel like I will be repurchasing this, and I got this for 350 something. It now retails for 250, very often on discount on Amazon. So that kinda makes me annoyed too. Unless the zit sticker ones come to India, I don't think I'm gonna be purchasing pimple patches anytime soon. I don't think this works underneath makeup either. At first you will feel like, wow, this looks really good, it almost disappears, but the area that your pimple is in, it will start to fog up a little bit as the time goes by. So it starts off clear but ends up being a little foggy, so don't try to wear this underneath makeup, it's not gonna work. Just get some salicylic acid, I feel like it will work better. I just don't find a proper use for them in my particular skincare routine. Now let's move on to the product that actually inspired this entire video. This is the Wet n Wild Megaclear Brow and Lash Mascara. So I got this because I've been eyeing this for a while. I already have my NYX brow gel, but that is more of a filling your brow kind of thing instead of setting your brows, and I don't think the hold on that one is that good. It's average. I personally like something a little bit stronger, so I thought, you know what, let me try this. This seems interesting. Even now when I look at it, I feel like I want my money back. They might as well sell some water and charge me 200 or 50 rupees. I swear if I apply water to my brows, it will stay up for longer duration than when I apply this. This really did not hold my brows, and I don't have particularly thick brow hair either, so once I apply something, my brows are pretty thin. They should be standing up pretty well. They don't. They literally fall off in like 2 seconds. And if you think I have not tried this in multiple ways, I've tried this in every way possible. Even on your lashes. Again, I might as well put water on this. What is this Wet n Wild? Why is this still selling? And is nobody talking about how bad this is? The way I use it right now is once I fill in my brows, if I feel like they're a little too dark, I will go in with this and make them a little faded because this is clear. It takes off some brow product that I have. Also, when you first apply, you will feel, oh, it looks fine. But then once you're done with one brow, you start doing your other brow, and once the other brow is done, you go back to this and look at it and it's back to being normal. I wanted feathery brows because I'm trying to experiment a little bit with my brows. I know it's not the best feature on my face, so I wanted something that will make them look a little feathery. Not this one, not this guy. Didn't do anything for me. So if you're planning to purchase a brow gel, this is definitely not it. You really don't need to spend even 200 rupees on packaged water, I guess. Yeah, let's get this out of the way. This is the TS nail enamel in the color Rose Quartz. This is not how it looks. I've mixed in a few nail polishes, that's why it looks a little darker. This used to be really pale nude kind of a color, almost like cream with slight pink to it. Beautiful color, and I don't mind those colors, but when I got it, if you guys know, I have the shade Cappuccino and I do really like the formula on that one, so I ordered this one and I was so heavily disappointed. Even after like 4 layers, it was not opaque. It was very uneven, and I just don't see why anyone would purchase this even at a very heavy discount. That is pretty damn bad. I waited for all the layers to dry as well, but even in the 3rd layer, it looked bad. So I think that's a good clue of how bad the product is. I tried to mix in a few colors and now it feels a little better. Still, is it my preferred formula? No, I just prefer the Faces Canada one, so if you're wondering which ones to get, definitely get those. Next is this MINISO brush. I got this brush thinking it would be really good underneath eyes, so to set my under eyes, but this is actually not as soft as you would imagine. When I touch it, does it feel soft? Yeah, but when you apply it to your under eyes, it feels a little prickly. So you don't realize it when you're just brushing your hands on it, but once you try to do the thing that it's supposed to do, it does not really work that well. I currently use it as my bronzer brush, for which it works really well, so I'm not really that mad at it. But I originally wanted this as an under eye setting thing, which it did not work that well for. So I was planning to get I think they have a foundation kabuki sort of brush in the same finish because I absolutely love the handle on this one. But now I don't think I'm gonna pick it up because what's the point if it's gonna prick my skin? And this was like for 200 rupees. For 200 rupees you can get the entire this particular one. Yeah, skip this one if you want it for its purpose. If you want it for the visuals, get it. I'm glad I got this just because of the packaging. If it was for the purpose, I would be even more disappointed. Next are just lip products and then we are done. So the first thing is Megaclear Glimmersticks for lips in the color Mocha. I have went back and forth on how I feel about these lip liners, and for me they are workable, not the best, but if you're on a budget you might as well chuck one and try it out. But this particular shade is called Mocha and it looks really pretty, and I wanted a brown lip liner, but this has specks of shimmer through it. It's not even shimmer, it's just metallic at times, and I do not like that on my lips. And you will think, oh, it probably doesn't show off that badly on your lips. It looks awful on your lips, and the fact that it does not even glide well on your lips just makes it worse. So if you're looking for a brown lip liner, this is not the one you should be purchasing. The way I have shorten this is by trying to make it work, but I don't think I've ever applied this and went out of my house. I've always taken it off, so my suggestion would be to skip this one. Last two products, let's talk about them. The first one is this Elle Elegance matte lip color in the color 07. I have 11. It was in my last year's disappointing products. The second shade which I got few months ago is in this year's worst products. So yeah, I don't get the hype on these. I've made a video, link will be somewhere around. Just skip this and get some other formulas, or save up your money and get some other formulas, because this smells bad. The formula isn't the best. It is so drying. So maybe you're like underneath mask it will be fine, I guess, but it looks weird on the lips. The color is, it's fine, better than the 11 color, but I still don't understand why anyone would be hyping these up. There's just way better formulas available in the market. You really don't need this one. This retails for 105 rupees. I personally don't feel like it's worth even that, so yeah. And we are on the last product. Yay! This is the Elle18's Color Pop Matte Lip Colors in the shade Choco Bite. I got this because this is another one of those colors that is very hyped up. I thought, you know what, let me pick that up since I was getting a lot of Elle18's lip colors. This one in particular, this goes on patchy, is extremely dark. So at first I thought maybe deeper skin tones will enjoy it, but even on deeper skin tones I feel like this will be pretty damn dark, which is fine if you are into these colors, but it goes on patchy, so what's the point? That's all I have to say. The color is nice, I guess. It's again not my kind of a color. It's way too deep for me. I would not wear this one just because the formula is not that great on this. And yeah, that was the last product. Please like, comment and subscribe. Comment down which products are your worst pick of 2020. That would be helpful for all of us. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.